Hi folks, I wanted to take a few minutes to go over how to compute FICA. The thing that tends to get students a little hung up with FICA, which is our withholdings for Social Security and Medicare, is the concept of a wage base, which you see in the Social Security withholdings. The wage base means that if you have a job that pays $50,000, for example, something that's under the wage base, you will pay 6.2% of your salary for Social Security. But if you have a higher paying job, anything that pays over 118,500, you will no longer pay Social Security after you reach that limit or that base. So if we had a job that paid $200,000, we will pay 6.2% on the first 118,500 that we earned that year. Medicare, on the other hand, does not have that limit, so it's just 1.45%, whether you're making 10,000 or 10 million. So let's look at this as a sample problem. During 2016, Maddie was paid semi-monthly for a salary of $5,500. So that means she's paid twice a month for $5,500. Compute the amount of FICA taxes that should be withheld from her. The thing that should jump out at you right away is that if you're getting paid twice a month for $5,500, she's going to at some point exceed that threshold, that $118,500 threshold. So that's why they made a problem out of it. So let's work through this. For the 9th paycheck, it's pretty straightforward. You're going to take the $5,500 that she makes, times the percentage of 6.2, so times 0.062, and you have $341 that's going to be withheld for Social Security. The same for Medicare. The paycheck amount times 0.0145, which is 1.45%, and you get $79.75 for Medicare. Nothing unusual happens in this paycheck because she has not exceeded the wage base. But for the 22nd paycheck, we have to first figure out if she has exceeded that threshold of 118,500. So to figure that out, you're going to take the 22nd paycheck, multiply it by her amount, and you have $121,000. So we know that in that 22nd paycheck, she's going to have exceeded the withholding. So what we also need to figure out next is find the amount that she exceeded it by in this paycheck. In this situation, she will have made in this 22nd paycheck $121,000. So we subtract that from the wage base, and we know that $2,500 of that paycheck is excluded from Social Security. It will not be taxed, but the rest will be. So we need to calculate the amount that will be taxed, which is the other $3,000, and that amount is going to be multiplied by 6.2%. So in that paycheck, she's only going to have $186 being withheld for Social Security. Now Medicare, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same. Remember, there's no wage base. So the 24th paycheck should be pretty easy to calculate because we know that she has exceeded that threshold, so nothing will be withheld for Social Security. But since there is no threshold, she still has the 79.5% being withheld for Medicare.